Joe Biden says that we're in a strong economy, that we're doing great. Do you believe that?
No, we're not financially stable, comfortable, or nothing like that. But when Trump was in office, I was feeling really good.
Really?
Yes, Trump. Comfortable. Look at them gas prices. They ain't comfortable to me. Hell no.
Ain't no comfortability around nowhere.
It's bullshit. Bullshit completely because, like, rent prices is crazy. We paying, I don't know how much percent more, but I would say at least three or 400 more than we was paying 2 years ago.
So when the Biden administration comes forward and says that economically and financially our country's doing really well, do you think that's a lie?
Yeah, I think they blowing smoke up out behind. I think it's Biden's fault. Trump said it would happen. Like, we would deal with a lot of the stuff that we dealing with back when we had the Great Depression. I miss Daddy T, Trump. I miss Daddy T, for real. Trump for the culture.
For the culture?
Yeah.
Sick of you niggas, man. Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the whole elect. It was in the gospel, bro. Lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Man, this is just a real quick lesson. It says Jake is fed up with Biden. You got this simple-minded, fucking Coolio-looking nigga talking about, oh, well, we miss Daddy T. Now you niggas want to scream for Trump, but I thought he was racist. I thought he hated so-called people of color, in which they all do. But this is the mindset of our people, and this is the reason why 2/3 of our people got to be destroyed, because they want Trump now because Biden is taking away that money that these niggas can trick off on these little thoughts, you know, buy their little Hellcats, clubs, smoke their blunts, sell their drugs, you know, rap, go to concerts. Now they feeling the pain and the squeeze because this is a 40-year high. In 40 years, we've never had inflation this high. So now all of a sudden, Jake, you know, they want to complain now. You know, they want to be mad at somebody. When these are the same numbskulls that went down there and voted for Biden, following behind a dusty-ass Keisha, man. These niggas right here. So you know what? Good for you, man. And honestly, Jake, you just need to just shut the hell up. All right? Because no matter who they put in office, it's going to be the same account. Like, Trump ain't do anything to make things deliberately better for you Jakes. He was making it better for his people, but you Jakes, you were just, you know, you were just there and you ate the benefit of it, because there's no point in leaving you out, because you contribute to 60% of the consumerism in this society, man. Okay. Salakia. But you contribute to majority of the consumerism here. For a nation to be so broke and to be so detached and have no wealth, no land, no nothing, but yet we spend the most money because we are the consumers, okay? If Jake was to leave Babylon, like how you got these Jakes that say, oh man, we gonna go back to Africa. You ain't gonna go back to Africa, because let's just say if they kicked us out of America and we went back to Africa or Western Europe or Portugal and Spain, wherever Jake come from, Italy, this place will collapse overnight. Why? Because you niggas spend money you don't have, man. Okay, credit card debt is held the most by college students and Israelites, man. Okay, and that's the whole point. Yep, so yeah, man. Now you fed up with Biden. We told you that Joe Beasy was gonna come and mess everything up. We told you that inflation was gonna get out of hand, and we told you that these people, these so-called Democrats, Joe Beasy, okay, and Kamala, like, where the hell is this clown at? All right, she's nowhere to be found, but yes, she shows up at a pea parade twerking, man. You know, well, I won't say twerking, but charading around, watching these freaks of nature brush up on people's children. Okay, that's the type of society we have living in. This is the type of society that this has been accustomed to. Now you niggas mad now because you feeling the squeeze, but yet none of you Jakes ever seek the Lord. You never came to the Lord. You never inquired of the men of the Lord. But yet, you know, you want to cry for some damn fucking Donald Trump. And now you mad at this guy, Joe Beasy. But you put him in office, man. All right. So anyway, just a couple of precepts here. I'm not going to be too long. So this is the book of Isaiah 30:1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That's right. And they're covering the covering, but not with the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? Because they want to add sin to sin. Why? Because, hey, with this money, with their freedoms, with the ability for them to be niggas. See, Jake is cool with anybody that allowed them to be straight up savages. and coons and goons. If you being straight niggas and they cool, if you allow them, you give them free money, you know, you lower the cost of living, all these niggas will never come to the Lord. But this is the Most High breaking down this system because, hey, he's trying to show you people that this place is not going to survive because his spirit is not dwelling with this place. The spirit of the Lord is not dealing with Babylon the Great on a righteous tip. Okay, the spirit of the Lord is set against this. That's why the scriptures call this place the Lady of Kingdoms, man, the mother of harlots, because the Lord has put a perverse spirit on this place. Okay, so what you're seeing happening now in Babylon is all the doing of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to be justified on destroying it. You see, and it says that take counsel, but not of me. Okay, now they miss Trump. Trump is of a different counsel. He's not of the counsel of the Lord. All right, that covered with the covering, but not of my spirit. Right, you ain't coming to the Lord. You're not asking him to provide for you. You're not asking him to open up the doors and reveal his truth unto your understanding and reasoning. But yeah, you want to go to D. Trump. Now you miss Donald Trump and you hate Biden because that greenback ain't doing you justice no more. Okay, and the fact that you niggas are paying $5-6 a gallon for gas now and rent is going up. So now you mad. Okay, then good for you. All right. And it says here that they may add sin to sin. Right, because as long as things are good for you, you would never seek the Lord. You know, that's why the scriptures say, hey, man, go cry to your gods in the time of trouble. Cry to them. Tell them to save you out of this place. Because your gods, Jake, is the so-called white man. These presidents, these corporations, man. Your woman, your children. Those are gods unto you. Okay, the Lord is not Lord over you. Okay, you're not dealing with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, they're clearly not dealing with you. And it says that walk down to go into Egypt, which is America, and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So look at what this simple ass Jake said. Just look at him. Look at his face. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he's high as all hell. You could tell he's a nigga that sit on a porch in the summertime. He's probably in all types of wickedness, adultery, selling weed, all types of shit these niggas are involved in, man. Probably owe child support. Okay, these niggas are just detestable. They want they want this to be a continuing city so they could continue to be niggas, man. Okay, that's all Jake want to be is straight niggas. They don't want to be righteous. Okay, because here the prophets are out here telling Jake, but yet they not gonna hearken, man. All right, so let's hear this. Look at this.
Comfortable to me? Hell no.
Ain't no comfortability around nowhere.
It's bullshit.
Right, you want to be comfortable all the damn time, man. Okay, you don't want to suffer, and I get it. We've suffered since we've been in existence, but you've lost the path. Okay, you've lost the way of righteousness to the point you're looking at Edomites as being your savior. Okay, because you people don't have a spiritual connection with the Lord. He's gave you up to a reprobate mind. All right.
Bullshit completely because, like, rent prices is crazy. We paying, I don't know how much percent more, but I would say at least three or 400 more than we was paying 2 years ago.
So when the Biden administration comes forward and says that economically and financially our country's doing...
But when you tell these Jakes to seek the Lord, they're going to look at you like, seek the Lord. Huh? But see, that's because Jake the church has failed Jake. You see what I'm saying? The church has failed our people. So when they think of a concept of a God, they think of a white God, or they think of a God of church somewhere, but yet church has failed our people. It haven't done anything for our people in 400 years. Okay, besides lie to them and put them in even more deplorable situations. Church has not done nothing for you, Jakes. It has not instantly gratified you. Okay, it has corrupted you. It has broken you. Okay, it has made you obsolete, and it's raped your pockets, man. Because yet the pimp preacher is breaking in millions of dollars a year while you still live in a damn hood, man. You can barely grow grass in your goddamn backyard, but you're giving all your money to these damn preachers. That's why Jake don't really believe in the concept of a church, because when they did go to church, nothing good ever happened. So they said, fuck a God altogether. But see, they don't understand that it's a real true power out here that's dealing with the Israelites, man. And that's the God that we serve. And they're going to find it out soon enough when the Most High start putting them in even more trouble, man. Because Jacob's trouble is pretty much here. Okay, it's just pretty much around the corner. We just got to wait. And when all hell break loose, then, hey, you Jakes are going to be pretty much the primary target for extermination. You know?
really well. Do you think that's a lie?
Yeah, I think they blowing smoke up out behind. I think it's Biden's fault. Trump said it would happen. Like, we would deal with a lot of the stuff that we dealing with back when we had the Great Depression. I miss Daddy T, Trump.
Look at this nigga, man. Daddy T. That show you how fucking subservient these Jakes are, man. Daddy T. You calling another man your father. okay, outside of your biological father and the heavenly father. Like, what the hell? Daddy T. That right there shows you that you put these heathens above you, that you have no type of royalty in your blood. And I see why you niggas allowed a woman to rule over you, man. Okay, because this guy's a child in mind. He's basically a big kid. Look at his goddamn hair. All right, look at the smile on his face. The nigga's a fucking he's a big overgrown kid, man. I miss Daddy T. Nigga, go kick a brick barefooted and break your leg on it, man. I can't stand you, Jake. You Jakes just need to be destroyed. That's why it says here to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. You trust in the fucking dollar that's collapsing. You trust in a damn job that's oppressive. Jobs are oppressive, man. I don't give a damn how much money you make. Working a fucking job is one of the most tedious things in the world because it's just too much. It's a lot of effort involved, but that's part of the curse that when our women went off and they sinned against the Most High and against Adam, which that represents the nation of Israel as well. Basically, the curse on us is that we was going to work through the sweat of our brow, man. Everything was going to be a fucking effort, man. I mean, the simplest of jobs, they make it hard. To the point you just like, damn, I got to labor this hard for this amount of money. No, thank you. But Jake think that's a privilege. All right. And it says, therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. Right. And you Jake's ashamed now because BZ came in and gave you false promises, man. OK, he gave you some guerrilla linebacker, fucking Kamala Harris, which she's nowhere to be found. That demon is in oblivion. So when it came out that she fucked and sucked her way into that goddamn position, which is typical for black women. OK, and not to throw dirt on you sisters out there that may have been in bad situations, but this is typical among our women. You see women in a higher position, 9 times out of 10, she did something to get there. All right. She, like the elders always say, success. Okay. She's sucking for success, man. Okay. Or she's sucking for cess, man. Okay. And it's not the case with some women, but majority of these women that have that proud, entitled attitude that think they the shit, they fucked and suck, man. Just look at the OnlyFans. Look at how these fucking women, they take trips over there to Morocco, Sweden. Okay, these 80, 90-year-old Edomites paying $60,000, $70,000 for them to come over there just to piss in their booty holes and shit. Man, that really happens to our women. They get over there and they get slutted out. They get trains ran on them by dogs, and they come here and they try to be on bullshit with you, man. Okay? But that show you the mindset of this place. And that's why Yahweh Shai must destroy Babylon the Great. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? But it says here, therefore, the strength of Pharaoh, which your modern day Pharaoh is your presidents, man. And starting with your elites. It says, in the trust of the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. Okay? It says, for his princes at Zoan and his ambassadors to Hanes. Okay? So I'm going to look that up real quick, man. Because that goes into, I know when we was in the Babylonian, when we was under the Babylonians, man, but I'm gonna look this up. This is pretty much like a quarter, so to speak. Like how you go to the White House and you go to Washington D.C. and you have certain quarters and stuff like that where they harness energy and where the magi's and shit is at. It's kind of like that. Like that goes into the Hebrew word Za'an, which means an ancient city in Egypt, right? In Egypt, trained by the Greeks, right? Kind of place of departure is like a refuge place. It says located on the eastern bank of the Tanitic branch of the Nile, the capital of the Shepherd dynasty. Right, it's a capital, kind of like how Washington, D.C. is. It says built 7 years after Hebron, existing before Abraham, and the dwelling place of the Pharaoh in the time of the Exodus. Right, the courts, the inner courts, man. Like Jake, man, they want to send petitions to the White House, you know, to the state buildings and so forth to try to get some type of legislation passed for reparations. And it's kind of like that, you know. It says, and they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be a help nor a profit, but a shame and also a reproach. Now you're reproached by Biden because, hey, he just sent another $1 billion over to Ukraine. Okay? While you niggas are paying $5 in gas, while rent is getting ready to go up, okay? Food is going up, shelves are getting empty, but yet, you know, he's sending billions of dollars over there to Ukraine. That's a smack in your face, man. Oh, man. It's beautiful, man. It says, for the Egyptians should help in vain and to no purpose, right? Because, yeah, they could give you another stimulus check. They can bail you out. But that's going to increase the more, that's going to increase debt. Inflation is going to drive out a rocket because, hey, the more money they print, then, shit, the higher the interest rates are going to go because the money is being printed out of thin air. They could press a button and say, all right, we're going to print $30 trillion and they'll print that shit out and put it in circulation, but it ain't being backed by anything. It's like, what the hell are you doing, man? You know? And it says the Egyptians should help in vain and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning their strength is to sit still. Okay? Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book. The book is the scriptures, man. That it may be for a time to come, forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, right? You Israelites are rebellious. Lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Okay? You ain't hearing the law, statutes, and commandments. We're out there week in and week out, repeatedly trying to plead with our people to get right in the spirit. But yet, what do? It says, which says to the seers, which the seers are the prophets, see not unto the prophets, prophecy not unto those right things, speak unto the smooth things, prophecy deceits, man. Okay? You want us to lie to you and tell you that everything is going to bounce back. Now, I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that America going to be destroyed, man. I got kids, man. My kids got to have a future. Man, nigga, fuck your kids and their future, man. The future is going to be destruction. And worry about your damn future, man. The future is going to be the kingdom. I want that. Okay, I'm tired of this system. This system has not profited us not one bit. Okay, it's done nothing but destroy us mentally and spiritually and soon to be physically. Because, hey, man, you be here long enough, you will be sick and you will eventually croak from something. It's inevitable. That's why David called this place the valley of the shadow of death, man. All right. But it says, get you out of the way and turn aside out of the path and cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us, right? Because they basically saying, look, fuck Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we want Biden. You niggas was screaming for Biden like he was the Lord, man. Okay, like when y'all say we have no friend but Caesar, no king but Caesar, that's the spirit you niggas come in, And it says, wherefore thus says the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity should be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And then the minute this system is going to collapse any day now, you're going to wake up tomorrow and it'll be a totally different America, man. Mark those words. One day we're all going to wake up and it's going to be different. It's going to be pandemonium in the streets of America, martial law, mass killing, mass riots, okay, inclement weather, pestilence, diseases, famine. One day we going to wake up and all that's going to be manifested. Watch. Mark those words, man. I promise. If I'm not right about nothing else, I guarantee you that's accurate. The statement I just made, man. Okay. Got a couple more precepts here, then I'm gonna shut it down. Jeremiah 2, and I'm gonna start at verses 12. It's 13. It says, for my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewn out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. Right? You put your faith in things that can't hold no type of gravity, so to speak. That have no weight here. You have no leverage here. Okay, but the words of the Most High endure forever. And it says here, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Hell yeah, he is. Why is he spoiled? Right? Daddy T. All right, well, nigga, Trump your daddy, but he ain't my daddy. My father is Yahweh, okay? And my big brother is Yahushua. And that's where it ends. Last precept, Lamentations 4. And I'm going to start at verses 16. It says, the anger of the Lord have divided them, but he would no more regard them. They respected not the persons of the priests, nor favored not the elders. But as for us, our eyes yet failed for our vain help. And in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us, right? You watched it, right? Because the Egyptians, man, they were supposed to be aiding to Jake, but yet they let us get conquered by the Babylonians. Famine, pestilence, disease, slaughter, rape, robbery. And it says, and they hunt our steps that we cannot go on our streets. And our end is near, our days are fulfilled, our end is come. And our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven. And they pursued us into the mountain till they laid wait for us in the wilderness. And Esau played a role in that because, hey, he gave up the location, so to speak. But you Jakes are in that same dumbass spirit, man, as you were. And this is the reason why I looked at a list today. We've been in captivity since we've been a nation. It's a shame, bro. And Jake still don't get it. They rather stay in slavery before they get the kingdom of heaven. That's a shame. That's why we've been in captivity for this long. Going back 4,000 years, we've been in slavery under the fucking Amorites, man, the Midianites, Ishmaelites, Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, twice, 3 times, really. The Greeks, the Romans, and the Americans. The British, the French. Man, we've been in captivity under all these damn devils, But anyway, I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to you. How about you, how Shai? And with that, Shalom and a barber ball.